that we're live.
TGIW.
Wait, hold on. I guess I should turn my back massager off so I can pay attention.
You are like totally. Making a W. Look.
We need to do like a gang sign or something.
TGIW.
Yeah.
Good call.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, back massager's off. No,
you are like totally trying to multitask today, Molly, and it's just not. It's not flying.
I don't know. Drinking coffee, multitasking that with a back massage sounded perfect to me.
Oh my gosh!
Are you at the
y'all showed up
in my office?
And then y'all showed up.
So, what's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. Let me check my intentions journal here with our face on it. See what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh, my word of intention was list.
Mine too. We had matchy ones today, and I didn't start yet. So this afternoon is going to be a come list with us marathon session.
Extravaganza. It's an extravaganza.
Extravaganza. Yes.
Extravaganza.
Oh, I also have a note from yesterday. I need to ask one of our Patreon members if they've gotten on the treadmill today. I'll have to send that message after this.
Oh, yes. I was actually
keep them
thinking about that
accountable.
this morning and hoping the heat was working for them.
Look at you making people accountable.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at you and your accountability self. Holy moly.
So Samantha and I are listing. You are checking boxes. How is that box checking going for you today?
I've completed some things this morning, but I have yet to check the boxes, but I did complete them.
Okay, wait. We had this problem last week. You need to go check the boxes so that you feel the completion of it. You get that dopamine hit of doing it, and then you'll go do more.
I know. Here, let me get my whiny voice.
You got to get her back on track. I feel like.
Well, she goes on vacation like tomorrow, so.
Well, I mean, at least for today. Let's get on track today.
I need to. I'll check the boxes as we speak. I got to turn my.
Don't gotta sound so sad about it.
I know. All right, guys, let us know in the comments how your week was. Would you sell? What was a win this week? I want to know some good sales. I need a little.
Yeah.
I don't know that I had any like real banger sales this week, but a lot of little stuff so far.
My sales are down, but then I haven't listed for the past couple of days. So we know that that's going to happen. And I just
is that how that works?
And I just had to change my business policy for 10-day processing since I'll be gone. So, but sometimes that actually helps my sales.
I was going to say, right? You know what happens the second you change it, you're going to sell something big.
I don't know how, but somehow that happens. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it, but it does. So here's the problem with me checking my boxes, y'all. I'm going to tell you right now as I'm in it. None of the things that I accomplished today were actually on my check boxes.
Molly.
All right. You gotta.
Well, these were things I had to do before vacation. They're not part of my weekly goals. So they're not in the planner because, they're just things I had to take care of. So I'll be checking boxes when we go to our come list with us because I will be listing like no other.
Yes.
So, there you go.
Yes.
I just had to mark some more things on my my map, my shipping map.
Oh, let me see where I am.
I forgot to do that today. Pop that baby up there. Let's see.
Well, the one I'm using one that's online.
Oh, right.
I got
Molly, show us yours.
Yeah, show us.
Nice.
I've got 16 left.
Nice.
Daggum, Oregon and Georgia. What's up with them?
This was how I'm keeping track of mine. And today I got Utah and Connecticut, so I got to fill in a couple more on there.
So you made this beautiful map for us to print out, and you're using that?
Well, so I did that, and then I was like, wait, I don't have a printer. And I haven't went to the library yet. And I don't even know, does the library even have a printer anymore? Like, who uses those?
We do.
And
The older generation does.
I haven't figured out how to fill in like the pretty one. I'm sure there's a way or some sort of thing in Canva or an app that I can use to fill in the one that I made, but I don't know how to do that. So I just use this website and I can click on them. And then it also tells me which one is Connecticut. So that helps a lot.
Cheater.
Pumpkin.
Yeah. I just hover over them.
Hey, Judith.
Because let's be real, we're not even like, it's not even about the shipping competition of it. It's about the geography that we're all learning while we do this.
I want to make sure we resellers are educated. Right.
Yes.
6 sales in 2 hours. Wow.
Nice. That's cool.
And going,
Wow.
oh, good for you.
And she's
All-time
her
high
record.
for one day. Whoa, that's
love
a
it.
celebration.
It is.
If
That
my
was such a slow day for me. I'm just like blown away that was like your like you broke a record on that day because nothing was happening.
boom.
Well,
Yeah.
clearly all of our shoppers were over at Judith's store. That's why.
That's good. Awesome.
Yeah.
I need to list some jewelry today. I gotta finish this bin up. We got some shells.
Ooh,
There's
jewelry, your favorite.
A lot of, oh yeah, I love it. It's great.
The facial expression. Samantha, I love your facial expressions.
Molly
not
actually
only-
said she's going to be sending me some jewelry, or I'm going to be getting some jewelry from her because she's overwhelmed with it. And I love to list
I am
it.
so overwhelmed with jewelry.
Not only do I have a bunch of these stupid shell necklaces, are these a thing anymore? They were when I was
Yeah.
in like high school.
They
Is it-
have always been. You go to the beach, you got to get one. Yeah.
Can we say they're a Y2K thing, or are they just always a thing?
They're just always a thing, but you
Just
can put,
always a thing. What about the pink ones?
well, yeah, if it were me, that's what I'd be buying. The pink one.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I mean, that's beachwear. I mean, come on, people are cruising.
Well, you're cruising. Yeah.
People are ready to start thinking spring and summer. They want the
But
shell.
it's true. I've been selling some shorts, some skirts. I've also sold a lot of winter wear to some states I never thought would need it, but it's been cold this week. So
Oh yeah, Florida's been ordering up those sweaters and jackets, and
Yeah.
I bet Pam Arnold is Restated Threads is doing pretty well down there.
I hope so, because she had some jackets to clean out.
Yeah.
So hopefully she's capitalizing on that. Get on that Facebook.
Samantha had a shellless beach growing up.
Yeah, no shells. No shells. We have some little mussels, but not much. No, but we had iron ore pellets. I
Oh.
always thought that was like a normal thing when you went to the beach to have iron ore pellets all over the. No? Okay, well.
I
that's-
grew up at the beach, and I don't ever recall coming up with an iron ore pellet. So
I wouldn't even know when if I fell over one.
I'm gonna
just
go with
little pellet, little balls of metal just all over the place. That's not normal.
Is it natural or is it from industrial waste?
I'm sure it's waste. No, it's industrial waste because that's all they ship here and stuff. And I don't even remember what beach that was. I guess it's in a few beaches, but yeah. You want to know where your iron ore comes from in the United States? It's Lake Superior, shipped all over Lake Superior.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm opening up what sold so I can see, because I got to see if I had any bangers. I don't think I did. I don't.
I was excited because I got a jewelry box, a tabletop like armoire kind of jewelry box at the
Yeah.
auction, and it sold like very quickly. And I was regretting my purchase because I think I paid like $6 because there was jewelry in it, and there wasn't really much good jewelry in it. So,
Mhm.
but I did sell a piece of the jewelry, a silly little ladybug pin, and the thing. So that was like boom. I love that. Yeah.
How dare you call that little ladybug silly? Okay, here was one of my kind of bangers. I sold this vintage snowsuit for $100.
Oh.
Is that the same one that had the Depop drama?
Yep, that was a Depop drama, and it sold on eBay. So yeah, boom. Made more money off eBay, so that was good.
Nice.
Good,
Suck
good,
it, Depop.
That bruh, that
Yeah,
Depop bruh drives me crazy. So that was a good sale.
Mm-hmm.
So this one wasn't a banger, but okay. So I hate jewelry. I hate going through jewelry. It drives me. I don't know anything about jewelry. So I had some odds and ends pieces and stuff that I was like, this isn't worth listing by itself. I don't care. I don't want to see it anymore. If I see another sterling silver chain, I'm like, whatever. So I listed them. The remnants together, and some of these didn't have class. That ladybug one is just a Avon whatever one, and the rings were nothing. They're just little costume thin things. I listed it $12 plus shipping. I only got to cross list it onto eBay because it sold within minutes.
Wow.
It was.
Why do you think that did?
It sold to somebody that resells jewelry. Her name was a jewelry store. And she had lots of so maybe she needed the chains to go with some of her stuff. I don't know. I don't care. Some people would feel bad and they'd be like, oh, I should have listed it higher. Maybe there was a banger in there. I don't care. I was super happy to ship it out and be done with it, and done. And it was stuff that I purchased. It wasn't consignment, so I did not care.
I sold this cute. Can you all see that? It's
yeah.
It's a Swarovski crystal.
Swarovski. There you go. I'll say it for you.
It's little tulips, and it was so cute. I had never seen it before. I picked it up at an estate sale. There were two of them, one like this and one that's listed that's different. And I asked the gentleman because there's no price. He goes, $1. And it sold for $35. But I'm glad it sold because I'm not one to keep things like that. But it was so cute and different that I was so torn on listing it. I was like, oh, I really kind of want it. But I listed it and sold. So no more debating in my brain.
Good job. Good job.
I sold some Masuk. Again, that's kind of
how's that going? Let's back it up and tell us about that.
What is a Masuk?
Samantha needs the info on that.
Masuk is a brand. It's a high-end workwear brand.
Okay.
MISOOK.
And don't get confused with the Mislook, which is somebody's cheap way of trying to be Masuk. But
always somebody out there trying to rip something off, isn't there?
I sold this sweater, so that was good for $50 plus ship. So this was from the episode. If you saw our episode where Nick went in the dark corner, and there was this little nook that had racks everywhere, but he had to kind of squeeze himself back there, and he stood back there for half an hour going through all these clothes and found a ton of Masuk clothing. And so, we've still got, I think I'm listing the last 3 pieces today, maybe 3 or 4 pieces today out of the entire lot. But it's not one of those things that sells quick, but it's one of those things that sells consistently well and for a good price. So
nice.
Classic.
It's a good brand. I think that, so you did about 90% of it, and then you're just going to finish up the rest of it, right?
Right. That 10%. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you ever finish the car emblem things? Please tell me you finished.
I was just going to ask, but I already know the answer.
Excuse me. I can't hear you. What? We're breaking up.
Mary Molly. Oh my gosh.
No.
You got 2 pieces left?
So I just want to say, I think
don't get distracted by the comments.
No, that's our first one.
That's our first one ever. First super chat. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you, Judy.
It means so much coming from you. Thank you.
She finally learned how to do it, and we didn't even know we could get those. Yay! You're so sweet.
We love that.
We're gonna leave that up there longer. That's Also, it makes it turn colors and it's cute. I like it.
Just make it the running banner now.
Right. I love that.
I love it.
I was going to say, everybody listening to all of Molly's sales, don't worry. Like, she's like, $50, $100, whatever. Mine are like $4.95, $8, $7. Like, but I'm cleaning some stuff out. It's great.
That feels so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have had a lot of low dollar value, and also like a lot of older items. And guys, when I say older,
Yeah.
I mean like 6-7 years in inventory that have sold, and mostly clothing too.
It's new. Isn't 6 years new? Isn't it?
I need to look and see what my oldest item is in inventory.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Hold on.
Let me see
Well,
here.
I've been updating I've went with the oldest ones and I relisted them. So
Libby, see, the game you play messes us up. Man, we really
sorry. It was 2017, or 26. I don't know. I don't remember now.
Hold on. I'm gonna look anyway.
So mine are actually, I have some old ones, but I also have some that it's hard because like a boggle replacement dice. Okay, well, I've sold 2 of them and I have 1 active. I don't know when the actual one that was active actually went in there, because if I source more of them, I just keep adding more to that inventory. But I have a legitimate item from June 22nd of 2022.
Well, Libby's got us caught up to 2019 now with her new process, as Carmen would say.
I just do a couple here and there when I have time. I don't really it's not really a part of my.
But in Consign Cloud, they would still be from the original date, right? Or do you totally?
No, because we moved to Consign Cloud, and what was it?
Oh,
2022?
22, I think. Yeah.
23. Yeah, 2022.
So
yeah,
in Consign Cloud,
our history. It's like she's knocking it down. We're erasing our history. God,
your roots are gone. So I've been in Consign Cloud since 2017, but my oldest item is from 22, and there's only 1 item from 2022, and then there's a couple from 2023. I don't like having stuff sit around.
no.
All right. I actually remember I have all of the stuff backed up. I'll see if it has a date on it. All of my inventory was backed up before we did the transfer.
I'm dying to know, because I know we go way back from storefront sometimes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What if I don't want to say?
We're very transparent here. That's what we brag about. We're very honest and transparent.
Even when it's embarrassing.
2015.
Also, tell us what the item is in case somebody wants to purchase it for $1 so you can get it out of your inventory. My God.
It is 2012. We had some remnants from 2012. Yep.
All right. Go us. Go us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny though. And I was telling Libby the other day that I love it. Well, I love it when I sell a really high-end item next to a couple of crayons, right? Like,
and by a couple of crayons, she actually means 2.
Literally 2 crayons.
Legitimate.
Like, here's a $190 purse and 2 crayons for $13. But I also love the weeks when I sell something that I just listed, like within the last 24 hours, and it just quit. And then in the same day of shipping, I'm shipping something from 2015. Like, I shipped a dress today that I've had for a very long time. So that felt good. I was like, oh, I forgot this even existed. Boy, I'm glad it's still here.
Right? Oh, gosh, it's terrible when something you don't have it. I know.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Becky. How's it going? How was your week last week? How are sales? I love her picture there on her profile. She just looks so excited.
What does that tell you about her? She's my pet. Because I'm always.
I love it.
I feel like everybody needs to see my tonsils or lack thereof, because they were removed in my youth. So, and I'm going to find a funny picture to share with y'all. Keep talking, because this has to do with the open mouth photos that I chuckled.
Okay, so I had shared a video of this last year when we picked this up. I picked it up at a St. Vincent de Paul bin store in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And it is a 90s, like, I don't even know what the purpose of this was, but everything in this fridge opens up, and then this like pulled out and was so long, So that was just a small section of it. Like, I don't think
I would have loved that as a kid.
I don't think I could have done the whole thing like with my arms stretched out wide even. So like it was awesome. I had it listed for $68. I had it on sale. This is my sweet spot lately for sales. 50 wasn't getting it done. 45 wasn't getting it done. 30 wasn't getting, but 40. People love 40% off sales.
Huh.
So
Really? Okay.
I had it 40% off. And I took an offer because it was old. I mean, it'd been sitting there.
Yeah.
So, for like 6 months.
I was going to say, define old, because it means something different to all of us.
I'd had an inventory for like 6 months and I purchased it for pennies. I mean, this thing weighed nothing. And I got it at a bin store. So I sold it for $35 plus shipping.
Good job.
And I was happy about that because it was my weird thing that I just wanted to sell because it was so strange.
I feel like that's, kind of like my pocket Freud that I was so excited about.
I love it.
That's what you say
in a nutshell or in a circle. I love it.
Good one, Becky.
Pocket Freud. All right, hold on. I'm going to find that.
Freud.
Yes. Oh, you had a flood. Did you lose a lot? I had a flood a couple of years ago and had to totally Luckily, I didn't lose a lot and I had already had everything in totes and bags and stuff, but I still had to revamp how I store some things. We had like, I think 18 inches in our basement. I don't remember. It was terrible. I hope it wasn't too bad for you.
Oh yeah, that's stinky.
Did your pipes freeze? Do you live somewhere where your pipes froze?
Mm.
That's the thing here.
Yeah, I bet.
Mm-hmm. I have to put salt down the drain in our basement like every month, like salt that you would put out like on your sidewalk where it's icy. Yeah, I have to put it down the drain in our basement because they think that was the part that froze up in the springtime and then it flooded. I don't know. Whatever.
Wow. Oh, good. She didn't lose any inventory.
Oh, but it was a finished basement. Oh, when you said that, I was thinking it was just like a basement.
Right.
Oh.
Well, you get to remodel.
30 minutes south of Libby.
Oh, yes. Yes. A random pipe burst. Bummer.
Oh, gosh.
Dang
Well,
it.
now you have to think about redecorating.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at us find the positive in it. All right, y'all. We were just talking about Becky's open mouth picture and how I always do it. Well, somebody on one of my group pages that's like from my childhood, like everybody that went to the school I went to page, shared a picture. See if you can pick me out.
Oh my gosh. We can't pick you. Everybody has their mouths wide
Oh,
open.
it has to be the one second from the back.
To the left in the skirt. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
No.
The middle one. You're talking.
I'm the tallest one there. I'm the one with the tan pants on.
Yeah, in the middle.
Oh, yeah. All right. I threw me off because you weren't facing the camera.
Tan pants, but I died last. I'm like, mouth open, always. Always. I don't even know what we were doing in that picture. I've never seen that picture.
Oh my gosh, Becky, that is a lot of inventory.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm so glad you didn't lose very much of it though. I'm sorry you're going through all the rest of it, but I'm glad.
That's quite
inventory.
Do you have the store, like you have to go to a storage unit now to like ship and go through stuff?
2 storage units.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hopefully they're side by side. Good gracious.
Oh, you have
Oh,
some
and
fans
now
of your
she's calling
picture
you
there,
retro.
Molly. Judy and Becky like your picture.
You're so cute.
Totally retro. I must have been injured or something because I didn't have my cheerleading skirt on, but I sure had the jacket on. Who knows? Who knows?
Do you get cheerleading injuries? Is that a thing?
Yes. My
course,
knee,
I guess-
that's where all my knee problems started.
Oh, that's true. I guess my oldest daughter was a flyer, but that was for like a different type of cheer team. They didn't go like cheer for the actual sports. They just
We're competitive.
cheered. Yeah. And she was a flyer. She did break some things.
Wow.
Oh, good.
That'll happen when people throw you up in the air. I mean,
Yeah, right. She says the move out company insurance is in charge of the 2 units. It is configured so I can access everything, but still a challenge to get work done. Oh, I bet.
Talk about throwing a wrench in it. Jeez.
Right? Whew.
Jeez.
All right. What else do we need to, what other topic do we need to hit here today, ladies?
I don't know. Go watch our most recent episode. We featured Pam.
Oh, yeah.
I actually haven't watched it yet because I was sick when you guys recorded.
So it'll be all new to you. Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah. So it featured Pam Henry from Whimsy and such. She is one of our amazing community members. And if you want to hang out with her more after watching that episode, she's in our Patreon. You can come and list with her like this afternoon.
I just love her. Just love her. Just love her. But it's a great episode. She will teach you things. Trust me. You will learn things from this episode. Hi, Kathy.
Yes.
Kathy's back from her first errand. Oh, Becky's got a question for you, Samantha. Let me pop it up.
Are you still selling on Facebook Marketplace when you have low-dollar items that aren't selling on other platforms? Yes. I need to get better about clearancing out my my listed stuff. Obviously, if I have something in there from 2022 and stuff from 2023. But yes, my process too, when I sort consignment that comes in, is like I make a pile of stuff that doesn't even get listed on eBay or the platforms. And it's specifically just for Facebook. So it's like list online, list on in my Facebook auction group, and donate. Like those are my piles when I get consignment in. So yeah.
That's so efficient. So you're not spending time on the listing the things that are going to go on Facebook Marketplace. You know, you just know low dollar. Yeah, I love that.
So what would you recommend for those with stuff that's been in inventory since 2012?
I'm not starting a Facebook auction group.
Here we go.
I need to make it like a course.
Oh yeah, so we have a video on that.
Yeah, let me find our video that we have.
It's pretty good. It's actually very good. Samantha does a really good job.
Thank you. I think maybe we should update it a little. I guess things haven't changed. Things haven't really changed in the group. I'm just maybe a little less awkward now. So maybe
it is hard. Oh, she thinks she watched it actually. And then the other thing Samantha's done for a couple of our Patreon members through the private coaching is set them up with an auction group. And I mean, you even did a graphic for some of them, like literally held their hands and just walked them through in a coaching session. And so that way it can be tailored specific to your needs and where you're located. Cause it does vary. Wouldn't you say, or Samantha?
Yeah. So mine is for a tri-county area. Mine is actually for a pretty large area, size wise, but for people, it's not very many people. I mean, I have just under 7,000 people in there. But it's all based on local pickup. So even my rules and questions when you join my group, which anybody is allowed to join. The link is in the video that we have and stuff. And that I probably have 100 other resellers in there that just check it out and look, and they actually end up buying things from there too. It's a great place to source. These local people do not know what they have. None of them sell on eBay. A couple have tried and they don't like it, so they just sell there. And I've actually been sourcing from there. But some of the questions I have to have are this is a Michigan-based group. You will meet up in Michigan. This is for local pickup. Because we have a huge Canadian population that they just see auction group, and they have 50 of them over there at least. And so they'll join, and then they'll be like, okay, I'm on East Street. And we're like, we don't have an East Street. And it gets all mixed up. So it's very location-based and making sure that you can do local pickups. Now, that being said, if anybody messages me in there and says, hey, I want to ship some stuff to my cousin in Wisconsin, and I say, absolutely, we work all that out. But yeah, the time investment. So low dollar items, absolutely, you don't want the time investment. the time investment with the auctions comes in after it sells. So it's easy to list, it's easy to throw stuff up there, but then keeping up with it afterwards is the hardest part. I've learned that I do auctions like a couple days a week. And I do it when I know I have the following couple days where I'm going to be home and I'm going to be able to put the things out like on my porch or in my pickup box and be able to like kind of babysit those people of like, your item is out there, pick it up by tomorrow at noon. And hey, your item's still here. You got to like follow up with that stuff. But the good side is too, you can then message them and say, hey, you won, this $1 item. And I'll bundle anything else from my website if you'd like as well. Or I'll give you, I tell people I'll give you a 15% discount if you get 2 or more items from my website to add to this. You could share your eBay link with them, like all that stuff. Like Facebook doesn't have any rules. And then maybe you could clean out other inventory that way too. I've been surprised. I've had people that bought like a $1 skirt and they're like, oh, I also want that $120 jacket, please. I'm like, okay, sounds great. That's totally fine.
No judgment. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's like we'd say in the store. The same person buy an old Navy t-shirt and a Chanel bag. Like,
Yep.
come on. Like,
Yeah.
what you doing?
Those people are us, though. I mean, we do the same thing. So
Yeah,
it's
we
fine.
do.
It's okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'd be shopping the Goodwill with my Hulking bag, so it's okay. It's fine.
I know Nick was so disappointed I didn't let him take the Hulking bag to the estate sale. He was like, what? I'm like, honey, houses are not the places for those. It's too hard. You got to save that for the Goodwills and the bins and the church sales.
Mm-hmm. So Bill was on a snowmobiling. He finally started feeling better like Thursday, Friday, where I like allowed him to leave the house and be around people. My gosh, it was like a kid that just wanted to be outside. And so he went snowmobiling and he was gone for a couple days with my family and some friends and stuff, snowmobiling. And I did a bunch of shipping over the holiday weekend. And when he went to finish the shipping yesterday and bring it to the post office, he's like, I have to bring this pink bag to the post office. And I'm like, unless you want to take the 23 packages out of it. Yes, yes, you do.
Wheel it on, baby. Wheel it on. Here we go, Samantha.
I have a website just because of the way it's sortingwithsamantha.com. If anyone wants to check it out. Just because I have the way that I do my consignment, I list in Consign Cloud, it automatically links to Shopify. And then I use Shopify to link to my list perfectly and post everywhere else. So that flow works for me, but we don't recommend that people have Shopify just as regular resellers. So do whatever works for you. Facebook has no rules. You can just direct people to a Posh Closet. You could direct people to eBay and just have them screenshot things or even do a local pickup. Because even with my website, there's a local pickup option. But normally when I say you can, pick out 2 more items and you can bundle them together, they will just screenshot them and say, I want these items or whatever. So they can do the same thing with anywhere that you post your items.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Aw, I need to update some of those, but thank you.
Kathy says, adjust for a pet peeve of hers, online sales.
Oh my gosh. So I agree. I need to triple check mine and make sure that's clear because that has been driving me nuts lately. So I think it's because of the way algorithms work now. When you used to go onto Facebook, you saw things that were local to you. You saw the pizza place down the street and this, stuff, at least stuff that was in Michigan, like I would see the same state as me. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. What was that one? It was like a flight of soups or whatever that one time. And you were like, oh, that's close to me. There's a place that does. And I'm like, it is the place that's close to you. I would never in a million
I think
years.
Chats is messing you up because we're international, baby. Like we are just way too international.
Yes. But I mean, I'm seeing such random things and then people just don't. And I'm guilty of this and I need to be better about this when I post on my social media as well. People just don't think to say like, I'm in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, or I'm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and so you see stuff and you're like, oh, that's super cool. And then you like, don't even know where they are. It's annoying.
Yeah, I've come across a couple websites like that, and I think it's mostly in the because I'll be looking up different like consignment places, right? Like if I see something I like online, of course I want to shop with them, and I can't tell where they are. I can't tell based on their website. I can't tell based on their like they could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It can be very frustrating.
And some people, I know it's obvious to them. They know where they are.
Here I am going to quietly check my website and Facebook page.
We all need to go check our business pages. Because I think Facebook used to be better about showing it. You'd click on somebody's page and it used to say located in Michigan, but like, I'm pretty sure mine just says online, which it is. There's not a physical store. But still, if I'm talking about the festival downtown that I'm doing a pop-up at, or like whatever, like it should still show where I'm located. And so then you comment and you say, oh, this is so great. Where are you located? And they're like, obviously I'm on 23rd Street. Well, that's great. I've never been near 23rd Street in my life. So where would that be? So yeah, everybody go check your sites and be mindful when you're posting to business pages.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the flip side of that now. Like I do have like my location, but most of my customers, since I've moved twice, they're all over.
Yeah.
Right. And so are mine. And even my personal page, I didn't used to talk a lot about consignment. I didn't used to share, and now I didn't used to do consignment chat stuff, and then now I just share it all in there. I have so many resellers that add me as friends and do stuff, which is great. I love it. But it's also mixed now that I need to be mindful on all of my platforms and all the things I do of like saying where I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there was this guy that he shares a lot of, I actually think I unfollowed them recently, but he shared a lot of like one type of post. And I think I've mentioned this before because I asked him and I'm like, oh, you have a resort? Like, where is your resort located? Because it didn't say on his website. It didn't say on his page. It didn't say, like, it just showed all this other content that he does. And he got really snotty with me. And I said, well, I think it's an algorithm thing. I only see when you post about white-tailed deer. And because he did like guided hunts and stuff. And he's like, I post about the resort all the time. And he got super snotty. And I'm like, well, clearly I don't like enough of those posts. I only like your white-tailed deer. But like, I mean,
if you cared enough, you could send him a copy of Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Now, instead, I just unfollowed. And we're done. Clearly, I don't need to stay at your resort in Curtis, Michigan. Then I had to figure out that through like internet sleuthing. My Lord. I shouldn't have to internet sleuth to maybe stay at a beautiful lake. I'll stay at another part of the beautiful lake. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, let's talk about book club. We had a good turnout for book club this Monday.
Yeah.
You get excited about that in the beginning, but do we want to keep it going, guys? We want to keep you there. When I say you, I mean me, because I always go the first couple and then I fizzle right out. So we got to keep this one going. But yes, we did book club. Molly didn't go. So there's that.
I wasn't there. I wasn't. Sorry.
We were reading The Slight Edge.
Yep.
It was January 20th. Y'all missed it. But that's okay. You can come in anytime.
Yep.
Anytime.
Samantha pops in and out at her leisure. So yeah, it's cool.
I didn't even read the last book, but I would just come in and listen to them and just like absorb all the wonderfulness that was in there.
I don't know. The way I was just told from me missing the welcome meeting makes me feel like I can't show up.
Well, you can't, but everybody else can.
We didn't even discuss the book yet.
I know.
But yeah, I know Jason was like super pumped. It's been like his mission in life to have like a big book club. Yeah, so he's really excited about that.
Yeah.
I feel that he's feeling ownership in this book club. I like this. Like
I did ask him at some point if he wanted to co-host. He said, no, that's all right.
I love it too, because he's like, look at all the people at our book club.
He pretty much does co-host it. I mean, he pretty much does. Yeah, let's just be honest here. It's just not official.
Yes. So guys, book club is free. We have 2 book clubs, technically 3 if you really wanted to be technical about it, but we have 2 book clubs, and the one is Libby's, and it is the business boosting one that we are terrible at actually going to, but we will support you when you're there. And they're doing the Slight Edge right now. We are doing the Slight Edge right now.
We are
going to do it.
In fact, we use this term so often that a couple people said they had to come to the book club just so they knew what we were talking about. And so when we say Slight Edge, we were like that's a common theme in our mastermind. We were like, oh no, just Slight Edge that. Oh no, I'm going to Slight Edge that. Like we say it all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And then the other one, the other book club is, I got to find the graphic for that one, is the Just for Flipping Fun book club, which is Molly's book club. And that one, we read about like murders and stuff. And it's totally different than helping your business, but it's fun.
It's fun. We're enjoying it.
It is.
I'm trying to, here it is. We're reading Pretty Girls right now. My book won't come in for another couple days.
I got my book this week and I picked it up and started reading it, and I had to force myself to put this book down because I bought it to have, usually I'll read on my iPad, but I bought this one to hold my hand to take on the cruise this week, and I'm going to read it on the cruise. But when it came in, I started just reading it, and Nick went out on a run and came back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to stop. This is my cruise book. Put it down.
I need to go on a cruise so I can finish the book. I have to go pick it up. It's at the library. I just got an email. Yeah.
So
nice. My library didn't have it, so I ordered it for like $3 off eBay.
Oh, nice.
I don't even know how these people make money.
Right? You almost feel bad buying it. I know.
It's a good book though, for sure. Star, our flippin' hippo friend was the recommender of this one.
Yes. Jill said that I think Jill's over halfway through it now. I'm not sure, but she said she's loved it since page 1 too. Like it's She
right
also needs a cruise so that she can finish it. Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, Kathy said Vanessa says it at least once a week. So Vanessa's always Slight Edging stuff.
You could have Slight Edge your whole life, guys. So if you don't know what that is, join the book club. You can join anytime. All of our book clubs are free. And both of our book clubs are free, and you can access them in the Patreon. The free level, you don't have to pay for a subscription or a membership, even though you get way more time with us if you did. But the links are posted in there every week or every month. Are just for Flippin' Fun one is a monthly one, and then the ones that we do for business boosting is weekly, and links are in there. The business boosting one is recorded. The Flippin' Fun one is not, because there's a lot of swearing and murder talk, and
we don't want that recorded. That needs to just go away when it's
drinking when we meet on Friday afternoon. So that one
really just for fun, y'all.
Yeah. It is.
The business boosting one, we record that in a private video for just our members to watch. Yeah.
It's not posted on here, so don't go digging on here. The recaps are on here when it's all said and done, but you have to be into our Patreon to see those.
Mm-hmm. All right, Samantha, here you go. This one's for you to explain Patreon to Becky.
I wonder if I should have we should do a live where we share a screen and just go through Patreon. It can be confusing.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, it can be confusing. And we're so used to the way that we see it, like the 24-hour co-working room, when we log in as Consignment Chats, boom, top of the page. That's where the link is. And then everybody else is like, I just saved the link because it's really hard to find it. And so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when you look at our page, there should be a membership section at the top of the page, and that there's tabs, and those are where you can find what each one is about and what we do and all that kind of stuff. Okay, we'll have to do some sort of live where we just go through
Patreon.
Well, we can't have it come learn with us in Patreon if nobody knows how to get there.
Right. No, I didn't mean in Patreon. I meant topic is Patreon.
Yes. I wonder if I can share the direct link like this, and then you can see the memberships. Oh, Kathy said she pinned the co-working post, so it's always at the top for me. I thought when I pinned the post,
It was pinned for everybody.
That's what I thought too this whole time.
Apparently we don't know Patreon either.
Well, the only reason we think it's pinned at the top is because no matter which one of us goes into Patreon, we're all going in on the C-Chats account, right? So we're always seeing pinned. So yeah, I guess that's good to know that they're not coming up at the top when we pin them.
And I do.
If you pin a post, it stays for everybody.
We got a couple minutes. Let me share my screen now.
Maybe there's a setting for that too. And
I'm looking on my phone now at what it looks like from a member.
Yeah, so that's not what I want. This one. Okay. Can you guys see this one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did can you see me scrolling?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't do the right one.
Yeah, son of a gun. It's not pinned to the top. Oh, no. Cool. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
Let me try again.
Try again, my friend.
My computer's being weird. Took away my background picture. All right. So when you come to Patreon/Consignment Chats, this is as a free member from my personal one. So right here, you can go to upgrade or join as a friend. And this is what's going to show you each tier. And some of them say a lot of stuff. So you're going to look here. There's more tiers here. So you can scroll back and forth and see all the different ones. It'll show prices. You save an extra 5% if you buy a whole year's worth. And then
so Jill says the post is pinned at the top, but when we first log in, it does not actually take us to your page.
Weird. So I just have it saved. Like when I saved the thing, I saved it as patreon.com/consignment chats. So I guess I'm just really used to that.
Jill, it sounds to me like you need to clear your cache.
Oh God.
Guys, anybody just wants to get under Molly's skin, tell her to clear her cache because it just drives her nuts.
I'm so tired of people telling me to clear my cache. I'm going to clear your cache.
So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's collections, and that's where you can see book club things. And Libby actually has, like, each week there's links in here. And then she also will keep a list of all the videos so that people can go back and
there's how to win friends and influence people. Maybe we can get that resort guy to watch those videos.
Oh gosh, yeah. So you can go through and you can watch week by week if you want to read it literally at any time, and seem like you're reading it with us, and go through and get everybody's thoughts as they went through it, and see the random meetings where I just popped in and listed or did work while they were talking about the book that I didn't read. Yeah. So yeah, you can upgrade here, you can upgrade there, you can upgrade here. If you have never even been in there as a free member, it should say join free or something in these spots. So that's how you do that. And then we also have spots where you can get coaching sessions and things like that. So yeah. And then be warned, even as a free member, every single day you're going to get notifications from us, because in your email and in the app, because we share links every single day. Every single weekday, there is some way for you to see our faces and interact with us.
You can turn the notifications on and off, right?
Yeah, but they're not going to want to.
Not that you would want to, but...
Judith says, glad I'm not the only one, the only confused one. Plus, I'm in a different time zone. I think I'll buy a clock set to yours.
On my phone, you can set up different widgets with different time zones. So I have our time right next to whatever Phoenix, Arizona is, because they're like a weird one that, like, sometimes they're 3 hours, sometimes they're 2 hours. So I have that one set so I can glance and see what time it is at my friend's house.
That's smart. Yeah.
It is.
I did it when I was in Phoenix, so I knew what time it was at home, and I could call home and not like bug everybody at 2 a.m. or whatever. But now I've kept it on there for what?
Oh,
I'm
totally going to do that when we go to Vegas. Yeah, I'm totally going to do that.
Good idea. Good idea.
Always opens up an old. Yeah. And yeah, I used to have multiple Patreon memberships too. And you can on the side, you can navigate between all of those. But I mean, like,
right. But I
we're
feel
your favorite one. So
we're the ones that really matter. We feel like Jill, I feel like though Jill shouldn't be opening up every time in an old list of like, why is it not opening up in just our
I don't know. Weird. Well, we'll do a whole thing on that. I might have to go live like this weekend or something and do a whole thing on that and share it.
I'm so glad you guys brought that up. That's really cool. That'll be really good for us to look at and understand more of what you see and explain.
Yeah. And so not to rub it in, but I won't be joining you for your live.
I'm sure you won't.
Yeah, we could record something too. Yeah. I mean, we could hit it twice. Yeah.
For sure.
This is an awesome suggestion. I'm really excited about this.
We have to have Molly do it, and she has to interrupt her cruise, but we want it done from like the bar or something at the
hideaway bar in the pool.
Yeah. Hey, no monkeys though.
Hey y'all. All right. We got to go because we got our come list with us starting in minutes.
Yep.
Yes.
Got to go grab our lunch and
get
ready to list.
So that is one of those awesome Patreon things where we post a link, a Zoom link in there, and which I need to go do apparently. We post a Zoom link. And then we go and list with everybody, and you can all hear me whine while I list all this jewelry.
Becky. All right, y'all. Until next time, I finished my coffee.
Cheers. And thanks for the super chat, Judith.
Yes, thank you. Bye.